All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is RE Geeks. We are talking all things tech and real estate, and today is going to be about AI. I have my incredibly handsome man who is my co-host, Mr. Michael Fielden, and we're going to be talking about all kinds of incredible stuff. Now, typically, I talk a lot, but today I'm not going to be talking a lot. Michael's going to be laying it down and talking what is coming, what's new, what's interesting, and the whole nine yards. So, Mr. Michael Fielden, how are you, brother?
I'm good, Greg. Thanks for the introduction. I can't believe you skipped the opportunity to talk about the new intro.
Well, actually, who cares? What we want to do it again? You want to do it again?
No, I don't want to do it again, but I thought
we're doing it. We're doing it. How good does that look? I mean, honestly, that looks phenomenal.
And at the end, folks, we have an outro.
You mean
Okay, I'm excited about it, but hey, you can't sing and dance about the outro though, because it's like the excitement's over. So, Greg, I've got an interesting show planned, and I purposely left you out of the planning on this.
What?
Because I wanted to see the shock and excitement that you get from learning these new things. So the first thing, we always talk about AI, and we've talked about AI on each of these shows, but we don't really cover the details about what you need to know. Now, Greg, I'm going to bring you back here because the next slide is for you.
Oh,
how many dollars is this?
That's $100 million.
That is $100 million. And do you know what is special about $100 million today?
Yeah, it should be in my bank account.
Should be in your bank account. Well, we're not profiting off this too much, but I want to talk about $100 million because I think we are all questioning the value of AI, and I'm going to tell you what it is right now. If you work at OpenAI, the company that makes ChatGPT, Meta is the company that makes Facebook. Meta is offering a $100 million signing bonus if you come work for them.
I'm sorry. I think I only have one earbud in. If you come from who to where,
okay,
and you get $100 million.
The folks that make ChatGPT is a company called OpenAI. There are some brilliant people. It's run by Sam Altman. It's huge, right? The organization is reportedly worth billions of dollars, and they've got a brain trust there that is just beyond amazing. Facebook is owned by a company called Meta. Okay, it's the same group. They spun off so that they could do other things. Meta is offering people that work at OpenAI $100 million as a signing bonus to come work at Meta.
What?
$100 million. It is now not only football players and basketball stars that get those big bucks. The nerds that you've ignored your entire life can now make a signing bonus of $100 million.
I am in the wrong business.
We've done that for a long time.
Shut up.
It's $100 million. I can't even think of what I would do with $100 million.
Oh, I can tell you a lot of things. But I mean, wait, let's just walk down the path of the dollar amount of $100 million.
Now do you see why I didn't prep you for this?
Because I know, because you wanted to see my reaction.
I mean, I'm like, this is amazing to me. $100 million.
Is that in like crypto? Is that in actual US cash? Is that going to be in like
we all know
like
Facebook.
Mexican money. I mean,
No,
what are we talking about here?
those are pesos.
That there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers in regards to that. Which, by the way, boys and girls, when you're listening to this, there are 2 commas when it comes to this amount of money. $100 million. $100 million. What would I do with $100 million?
I would move somewhere with a beach and a
Fuck.
cabana boy or a cabana girl. And
You want a cabana boy?
well, it's because my wife always, when we travel, she's like, "Oh, cabana boy." I'm like, "Let's go." And where she likes to sit on the beach in Montenegro, it is just cabana boys. So, but anyway, that is
$100
a
million.
lot of money. Okay.
That is a lot of money.
All right. So now let's move on to the exciting part. Now,
Oh,
just
that wasn't the exciting
that's
part.
not the exciting part because neither you nor I work for OpenAI.
No, that's true.
So what we get are no commas
No
and all
commas.
zeros.
It's no comma Wednesday. Okay.
No comma. It's Tuesday, baby.
Oh, Tuesday, whatever. They all blend together.
They all blend together. All right. So, Greg, I know we've also been working on a new format. So I tried to take this down to where we could have this discussion in 30 minutes or less. And what we're trying to do is I want to get to the point where we're doing more shows, we're bringing more content, and we're looking at some short form content as well. So our audience, look forward to that coming soon. But today we are going to talk about OpenAI. And what I really want to talk about is AI in real estate and what you should be using in AI. So, why is AI essential in real estate? It's going to speed up content creation. Did you know that you can now ask for a flyer to be built in AI, and the product of that ask is a PDF file?
What does that mean?
That means you can, instead of just getting the text and you have to create it, you can go in and say, build me a flyer for this property at 123 Main Street. Here are the details. Here are 4 photos, and deliver that flyer to me as a PDF.
Can you show us an example of that live form?
No, because I didn't get the pictures ready for you, but we can do that. And I will create that in a mini one here for our content. And we will add that as an additional video on regeeks.com. So that's one thing for you to watch RE Geeks. I am going to share with you how to build flyers in OpenAI.
So here's the funny thing about that is that my team manager, Eileen, she literally hates writing flyers. Like it's her bane of her existence. So this is going to take that away, right? So you just upload the information, upload the photos, ask it to do blah 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 yakety schmack, and it's off and running. Is that accurate?
That is accurate. Okay. Now,
Man, I love you.
here's the part that's really going to kill you is there will be a point. There's not even a point right now, or excuse me, it's not even that there will be a point. There is a point right now, Greg, where you can have chat AI go in and analyze your Canva. So anything
What?
you've done in Canva, it can look at Canva and tell you whether or not you're doing a good job. Now, I haven't
I
done it
don't
yet.
even know if I'm doing a good job by myself. This is incredible. Tell me more.
Tell you more? I just told you everything. No.
No. Seriously, no.
tell you the next part.
As a layman, myself, so I go to Canva, and by the way, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Michael was very kind, and he added me on to his Canva, and it is incredible what it can do, but I don't know what to do with it. I'm trying so hard to learn.
We're going to teach you. So let me real quick show you this one live, Greg. And there was a lot of stuff that I wanted to walk through today, but I am going to grab a brochure in my Canva.
Okay, so talk us through what you're doing right now.
So what I am doing, let's see if I can.
Can you screen share that?
The stage before presenting a screen, remove other media. Okay, so 1 second here. I am going into Canva and I am going to share a link. Public view link. So I've copied a public view link for a flyer that we created. Now I'm going to go into chat.
Hold on. We got to bring that up on a bigger screen. There we go.
Okay. Go into chat.
So what are you typing right now? Review Canva document.
So I'm saying review this Canva document and tell me how I am doing. Okay, so we're going to go in through here. It's going to search.
What the heck?
So I'm going to have to export that. Sorry. Wasn't prepared to do this one, Greg, but
no. But here's the fun thing. People get to see this. They get to understand it.
Yep. Nope. I get it. So we're going to go in and we're going to share this. We're going to download it.
So you're going to download it to your computer, then upload into chat.
PDF
right?
standard. Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to flatten this. I'm not going to include notes. Looks like you're
Here's a fun thing, people. When you guys are listening to this, trust me, I am very much a beginner on this stuff. Michael is way beyond me, and it's insane what he can create as he's getting this created, so you guys can kind of see what's going to take place.
Talking.
He gave me a couple of prompts the other week, and I've been playing with them, and it is incredible what I've been able to produce, which is so cool. I mean, it just like when you sit there and you have a glass of wine or a beer or a soda or iced tea or whatever your flavor is, and you just mess around with this stuff, it will blow your freaking mind. And Michael is a master at this. So Michael, walk me through exactly what's taking place at this moment.
All right. So right now I'm just sharing from Canva to a PDF. This is a document that we're working on. We're changing around. Now I am going to go back to chat. Okay. We're going to create a new chat here real quick. I'm going to upload that PDF. So I'm adding, oops, I am not showing this. Sorry.
It's not a problem at all, but what you're saying is that you can add PDFs and photos into chat,
yep.
Correct?
Yep. Now I haven't tried, and you can also do it from your Google Drive. We're gonna add this PDF. Okay, and I'm just gonna say, Greg, so I've uploaded that PDF. Review the attached file. And give me any comments. Give me any feedback. So it's going to read that file. Okay. And it's going to tell you, here's what's working well. Strong local focus. Okay. Personalization, visual variety. Okay. Areas for improvement. There's typos. Okay. There are visual layout and branding. Okay. There is no call to action. There was no intended call to action. And then it wants me to add additional sections to bring that call to action in. So really, really powerful way to get feedback on what you are creating. Now you'll notice summary score here is 8.5 out of 10. That's a solid B. You make some of these changes. QR codes is a great one. It is going to be even better for you. So let's bring us back into this, Greg.
That is insane.
And that is just one of the things that you can do. We can do a whole topic on just kind of some of those integrations as they are really, really powerful. It's a really good way for you to interact and know how things are going. So, all right, let's go to back to our presentation here. So,
well, this is way more fun.
AI essential real estate, speed up content creation. We just talked about that. We can improve client response time and personalization. There is a lot coming out in AI that is going to automate the response to email, response to text. I'm not sure it's there yet, Greg. I don't necessarily believe that we should have true automation because I think it loses that personal touch. With that said, when you are trying to maintain a professional presence with new clients, you can use AI to generate the response, review it, make sure that it's in your voice, and create something much quicker. A few weeks ago, we talked about those master prompts. Imagine, Greg, you've done your master prompt. You've got 20 pages in there that talk about you, that use your voice. You've given the system feedback. You've educated it on what's important to you. You have the option now of using that voice, using your experience to respond to your client.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. The power of that is insane, right?
Yep.
But okay, I'll be real honest. I mean, everybody who knows me knows this about me is the fact that I dropped out of college. I barely got out of high school with a C level of grades. I played multiple sports. I have lots of friends. Yada yada. Um, how much personal stuff would you put in there? Was it's like saying like I have high blood pressure, I don't like sharks, I love to sell real estate, and I'm a heck of a negotiator. I mean, what would you put into that?
I put all of that in there.
Everything.
Put it all, Greg. I mean, every last thing should go in there. You should let it know all of your strengths, some of your weaknesses, and let it know how you communicate. Okay.
Okay,
Because
so it's and I don't mean to cut you off. I really don't. But I'm so curious about this that I just have to ask. So I I'm dyslexic and ADHD. I don't like to read, but I like to listen. I
yeah.
love to speak, but I don't like to be heard.
Okay, but you're missing the details. You're going on very flat. I like to listen. Some of the things I like to listen to are XYZ.
Good point.
Okay. I listen to Tom Ferry, I listen to Buffini, but I also like Louis L'Amour and the classics. I've listened to
Oh,
the entire Bible. I've read the encyclopedia. All of these things that you can do to put in there that personalize things. And a lot of it is connecting the dots, which we couldn't do before, but AI can connect those dots. So the more detail it
hmm.
has, the more it's going to learn. Let's rehash here because I want to get people through this in 30 minutes. There is on regeeks.com. You can now go back. And if you want to know what we're talking about, go check out our discussion. Greg and I talked about master prompts. Okay. This is one of the things I want to highlight. If you are not already familiar with master prompts, go check it out now. All right. So going back to where we were with our discussion there, Greg, you removed my notes. Automate mundane tasks, your summaries. And Greg, I know you do this already. If you're not, you should be. All of your comments on the MLS, you should be running through AI. Okay. Your follow-up emails and things that you're doing that
Whoa, 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 whoa,
yeah,
whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean follow up comments? I mean, we're talking about social media, like Facebook. You
social
put it.
media, email, anything that you do as follow-up. If you want it to be better, run it through AI. Tell it the voice to use. I don't mean 3 words. I'm talking about your business responses. Okay. One of my favorite social media hacks is put 2 pictures of something: bathrooms, kitchens, living rooms, outside paint, and ask your audience, ask your sphere, which one do you like better? And have that conversation. But it's more than that. Which one do you like better and why? And that gives you something to comment. So I say, oh, I like the first kitchen better. I've always wanted a white kitchen and blah, 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 blah. Now you pull in your master prompt that has your voice and you paste in their comment and you say, respond to this in a friendly, engaging manner. Boom. It comes up with a response. And I would even tell it, I got this response to a post on Facebook. Please respond on Facebook to this comment in a friendly and engaging manner, and then paste the comment and see what it says. Make sure that it's in your voice, but know that it's done right. And for somebody like you that's ADHD and dyslexic, this is perfect.
It is perfect, but let me ask you a question. Human to human, right?
Yep.
Doesn't it, let me rephrase that. Does this take away the humanity of people? Because
No.
you're not actually saying this.
Yes, you are.
You're just getting it given to you.
No, you're not.
Okay, explain that to me. I
Couple
would love
of
to hear
things
that, actually.
couple of things that I want to say to that is,
Okay.
one, this is just about making a better you,
A
right?
better you. Describe better you.
This is a vitamin that, you have all of these words. You can assemble them however you want. It's helping you assemble them. When we talk
But
about,
that goes about back to my point. I mean, okay, you and I were in our 40s and 50s, right?
Mhm.
When you were 12 or 13 years old, whatever, pick a number, right?
Yeah.
And you got in a dispute with somebody, you didn't have anybody to think for you. You just did you.
Yes.
Walk me through the thought pattern in regards to, like, how is this better versus worse?
Okay. So it's a better you. It's correct grammar. It's spelled correctly. It's easy for people to read and understand. I'm not saying that you do this to every one of your friends. What I'm suggesting is that you use this to improve your life and improve your business. There's a number that I want to remind you of. Okay. And we're going to go back here.
$100
There are
million.
people that think the signing bonus should be $100 million. And that's the value of AI, because we've always talked about what is it that makes us better? What gives you more time? Okay, because time is the great equalizer. Read a great, interesting story today that if you go to AI alone and have it predict a medical problem or analyze a medical problem, it's got a 90% success rate. When you integrate people with AI, so doctors and AI, surprisingly, there's balloons.
Did you just put balloons up?
I did not. Did you?
I didn't. I'm sitting here with just.
I don't even know how to
I
put
didn't do
balloons up.
that.
Well, balloons flew by.
Hey,
Maybe
you know what? Whoever did the balloons, we love you. Thank you.
Thank you. Woo-hoo. So let's talk about that number. What do you think happens, Greg, when we go from just AI to just AI and doctors? Go from
I live with a doctor.
90% accuracy rate goes down to about 50.
I'll tell Jackie about that.
Tell her. I can even send you the article because I think it's still front and center on my page somewhere. But I think,
I want to live through the rest of my life, so I'm not going to say anything to her.
Good story. So what I'm saying is, does it depersonalize things? Absolutely. Does it make you better? Even more so. You also want to stand out with unique AI enhanced marketing. Okay. Let AI make you cool again. Okay.
Define being cool again. The again is the issue.
Well, okay. So be cool for once.
Okay, so let's be cool.
No, we're not going to dig into that.
Cool.
We're not going to dig into that. We got other people
No.
know what we're talking about.
My point is that when you say be cool, and I think you have a very, very good point here. It's like, how do you become cool online? Because I mean, there's so much chatter, so much BS out there. I mean, how do you do that?
Be a leader, not a follower.
Oh, perfect answer. Okay. Knocked it out of the park.
Right. And I'm saying use AI to be a leader. Don't follow what other people are doing. Don't copy and paste other than from the good stuff.
Shit, man.
New. All right. So let's talk about the next one that might surprise you. It's not as cool as 100 million, but did you know there's more than one version of ChatGPT?
I did not. What?
Most of
honestly, I did not know that.
Most don't, right? We log in and we see this screen and we go bloop, start. Up here in the left-hand corner, you've got versions to choose from.
No, you don't.
You do. You've got it too.
Oh my God, I'm just gonna do this right now.
See, some people never knew.
I didn't know. Okay, so chat up left side corner.
Yep. See where it says ChatGPT 4.0 if you're a subscriber?
I am.
Okay, now
I am a 4.0. Oh. More models?
Look at
Wait, look at that.
How do I get just Greg? Oh, there it is.
Oh, that is fascinatingly awesome.
There. See, do you see the gears turning? So you have different versions. Now, what's cool about this, if we go back to our discussion, some of these things, these versions were designed for different things. So ChatGPT 3.5, if you are not paying $20, you are getting basic content generation and quick drafts of information. It is fast, it is free, and it is decent for basic prompts. GPT-4 Legacy was great for complex writing, smart responses, and deeper logic. It was not, however, multimodal. Okay, that's where GPT-4o comes in.
But what does multimodal mean?
Multimodal means that you can add text, images, and voice.
Shut up.
To your ChatGPT inquiries.
And this is part of the 4.0.
This is part of 4.0. So what a lot of people are saying is keep a recording of all of your meetings. In any recording, drop it into ChatGPT 4.0. It can now analyze it. It will pick out the voices. It will transcribe it, and it will build you a summary, including action items and key points as a takeaway. You can do that from an hour meeting, a 4-hour meeting with 20 people, with 2 people. Okay, because it now does voice. Greg saw me earlier today take a picture of a professional woman that was wearing a green jacket. She decided she no longer wanted to be wearing a green jacket. Way cool. Okay. I dropped her picture in there and I said, please change the color of this green jacket to a black jacket. And because I'm a perfectionist, I also added in there and remove the tree stump from behind her so that she could have a clean foresty scene behind her with no tree stump. Boom. Black jacket, no tree stump. You can do that in GPT-4. Sorry, 4.0. Okay. This is the best model for real estate agents. Okay. It has advanced reasoning. It works with images. It works with voice, and it's fast. Okay. It's wicked fast. Okay. Now, Greg, the other part that I want to add, we talk about ChatGPT as though it's the only solution. Okay. There are other platforms out there, and some people like using other things, and I'm okay with that. What I wanted to add for you is there are other versions. So we've got ChatGPT, Claude, Google Gemini, which I use quite a bit, Perplexity, Copy.ai, Jasper AI.
What the heck is Perplexity?
These are all different AI platforms that you can use. Okay, best use for ChatGPT, listing descriptions. And this is targeted towards real estate agents, listing descriptions, email, marketing, scripts. Use GPT 4.0. Okay. Why use it? It's versatile, user friendly, strong, and it's got plug-in supports. Okay. You've got Claude, which is great for contracts, summaries, and disclosure. It's very technical. It handles long documents very, very well, has a legal tone, has passed the bar, and is perfect for disclosure packets. Okay, Google Gemini, which I absolutely love because it ties into all of my Google tools, is great for market insights, SEO content, neighborhood overviews. It's very fresh. It's strong integration with Google Workspace. So it works right within Drive, it works within Docs, Slides, and Sheets. Okay, really, really powerful tool. It is not unusual for me to work in multiple platforms simultaneously. So copy this sheet. I'll put this up in the description on RE Geeks for this article so you can see it, and realize that you can use these tools for different things, different places. You want to do market research and quick comparisons, go to Perplexity.
Really? That's your go-to on that one?
On that one, you market research. It's up to date with source citations, and it's very fast for real estate. Okay, some people don't like chat because they don't like Sam Altman. Great, use something else. Okay, Copy.ai, Jasper. You want to do a blog post? Use Jasper. Add copy. It's amazing. Landing pages, perfect. Okay, REST BAI or listing AI is great for labeling images, listing automation. It is platform dependent on what you're using, but it's tailored to real estate and it saves time on repetitive tasks.
I honestly, I have to tell you this. I thought I was good at tech. I mean, not good, but just,
you really thought that?
I shut up. I mean, I thought that I knew a little bit about it, but I'm getting schooled right now on this. I mean, I'm going to call my dad after this show. I'm going to show him this, time stocks in regards to like, hey, look at this, look at that, blah blah blah. Look at these different, companies and different opportunities. He will eat it up, and I think a lot of folks in our business, they just, I mean, like me, I just didn't freaking know about it.
Yeah.
Until right now. But then you take that and you're like, okay, I'm going to go out to anywhere USA and I'm going to start a business. Right. How do you do it? Do you know the market? Do you know this? Do you know that? All of a sudden, you're an expert.
Yeah. And Greg, I'm going to tell you, AI is not going to replace humans. Don't worry about that. But people that use AI are going to replace workers that are people that don't use AI. So start using AI today. And if you use another platform, because Greg, this isn't it, there are many more. If you use something else, keep using it. Use something, use anything, play with everything. And to that end, common mistakes to avoid. Don't use the outdated models. Okay. Chat GPT 3.5 is not viable for pro content today. Okay. Don't rely fully on AI without human editing. Put some of your personality into it. Don't over automate responses. Don't lose the personal touch. And don't treat AI like Google. It's the wrong tool for search. You don't go to AI and say, find me the right movie. Okay. That's not how it is. Now, because we haven't done this before, I even created an action plan for people, Greg. I wanted people to have something to do.
That's
Choose
amazing.
one or two of these tools and experiment with it. Use ChatGPT 4.0 for content or conversation. Try it. Try Claude out. Put a disclosure packet up there. Have it summarize the disclosures. Okay, just say summarize these disclosures and add those that entire disclosure package in there. Don't sort it, don't annotate it, don't do anything. Okay.
Okay, so hold on. What you're telling me is that I have I'm gonna pick two random things off my desk. This is disclosure package from property 123 Main Street.
Yep.
This is disclosure package from 456 Maple. Analyze it. And it will do that?
Yes. You would typically only do one at a time for the analyzing, but if you wanted to do a comparison, you could do that too. Upload the file, let it analyze it, and let it summarize for you. I do this with HOA docs all the time. Show me the red flags. Okay, let it go in and do that. It's an amazing way to get through massive amounts of information quickly. And it's not perfect, but it's going to protect you from stuff that you might not otherwise see, because I know we've all fallen asleep on disclosures.
100%. 100%.
So try that out and give it a go.
So let's step back for 1 second. I know you're on a rant right now, and I appreciate that. And your content is.
I just want everybody to see the outro.
Well, they're going to see it in a half of 1 second. But you and I in our last company, I would go sit at Irene's desk, and she would open this giant book of all the disclosure issues, right? Yep. But I'll tell you one thing. If we can do it this way, I'm good.
You can do it this way, and you can do it fast. Really fast.
Kind of like this exit photo. And that's a joke.
Our outro. We're not done yet. All right.
We'll play that later in a second, but I had to do that.
More on your action plan. Explore Perplexity for quick research insights. You want to get information on something? Go check out Perplexity. Your final action plan for this week: join our community on RE Geeks, on YouTube, on Facebook, and be kept up to date on what we have going on all the time. Next week, we're going to talk about how to create your own GPT. Don't miss that. But before we leave, I want to talk about one other thing, and I can never remember how to get us on the screen. Greg's going to like this. Okay. I want you to realize that getting AI to work for you is the real win in this. And one of the things, if we go, I am a subscribed user of ChatGPT. I pay $20 a month, and I get this little plus with my initial on it. I want you to go up there, and I want you to go to settings this week. And I want you to explore notifications. And you can get these notifications via push, via email, and you can create tasks. Okay.
What?
Check for cheap flights to Tokyo. Send me a daily horoscope. Summarize AI news every week. You click on it Fridays at 2 p.m. Send me a summary of the latest news. Keep it in AI. Boom. Okay.
Well, you got to be kidding me.
It's going to now schedule it. Okay. It's going to send an AI news summary. Great. Now,
okay.
Wait.
Quick question.
There's more.
There's more. Okay. Good. Great. We'll get to more in a second. Let's say I'm going to I want to go on a walking tour of the San Francisco Bay Area. How would you search that? Because
I wouldn't do it in here, because we're talking about alerts and reminders.
Okay, never mind. I'll just shut up and I'll let you
let's talk about, so find me low price airfares
Ooh.
Between San Francisco
In like DC or something like that.
and the UK.
Oh, okay.
Only show me round trip flights below $750. Okay. Now these are going to notify me via push and email when that happens. Okay. I click boom, and here's what it's going to say. Thinking. Okay. Could you let me know roughly when you'd like to travel?
Let's say
Time between now and December. Boom. Okay.
Holy.
So it's going to show you that there are already some.
Can you ask it for business class only?
Yeah. Got to spell right.
Yeah, well, we all type differently. I love the fact that it's actually.
So it's telling you tips for better class deals. Update me on the airfares every
That
week.
is phenomenally interesting.
Morning. Okay, so I can say update me every week, Friday morning. Okay, and there we go. Send you the latest airfare options every Friday morning at 9. Now, if I go back to my settings and my notifications and my tasks, and you can also go to chatgpt.com/task. It's going to show you what my notifications are. Okay, so that's just something else you can do. Greg, I wanted 30 minutes. We're at 42. So
42. I understand that.
Do you know what happens now, though?
One more question, and we're out the door. I'm gonna be 40. I'm 46. I'm gonna be 47 years old this year. I remember things being a lot more simpler. Like, remember when you had a pager and you had to go to a payphone and get your information there? Do you think this information, the way we get it these days, is going to shift back to that way, or do you think we're just gonna keep going?
No.
No,
But
on what side?
no, I don't think we're going to shift back. I think we're going to keep going. It's going to keep getting more advanced, but it's also going to keep getting better for you. And, Greg, we haven't really talked about this, but we have talked about prompts. And I know that a lot of people get really, really stressed about how to generate prompts. And if you are writing your own prompts today, you are doing it wrong. Hey, Greg, if you come in here and write a prompt that's more complex and you are having a problem getting the results you want, you're doing it wrong. What's right? Let chat write the prompt for you.
That's actually a true point, Michael.
So
The point is, the reason why I say that is that my dad and I were talking two days ago, I want to say, and he's like, "Greg, just ask for the prompt," and I'm like, "Okay, dude, that's not a joke. That's real stuff right there." So give me a prompt you're going to ask, and then we're going to let everybody get out of here because we're 44 minutes in. And you're already typing that. Okay.
Okay, write me a prompt to find business class airfare that will send me an alert every time a fare between Los Angeles and Dubai falls below $600. Okay, here you go, guys. Here's your prompt. Right here, copy and paste, baby. Act as a travel fare tracker. Monitor round trip business class flights between Los Angeles and Dubai. Alert me immediately whenever the total fare falls below $600. Only include reputable airlines, so it thought ahead, and show total fare with taxes and fees for flexible travel dates within the next 6 months. Include airline name, total fare, travel dates, and booking link if available.
So can we post that and use that?
You can now copy that.
Copy and paste. Let's go.
But again, this is
we're just playing around, guys.
This is a notification. Okay, now you'll notice because I'm using 4.0, if you're using platform like Global Flights or Skyscanner or service with Zapier Plus, I can help you turn this into an automation or alert system as well.
Yeah,
so if you are using other tools, and here we go. I pasted that in.
You gotta be shitting me.
Here's a polished version of your tracker prompt along with the guidance on which service to use and how to set it up. So it's telling you your optimized prompt, and then it's going to tell you how to implement this in different tools.
What?
Pretty freaking cool, huh? Try it, guys. We're just playing around. Go play. It's free. Well, it's $20 a month, but
it is free. It is $20 a month. I mean, that's like Starbucks on a Tuesday.
Exactly.
That is phenomenally interesting. Guys, we're going to get out of your hair right now. We've been here for way too long. Michael looks so good, shaved, cleaned, haircut, intellectual.
Actually, I'm going to get my haircut soon.
Sorry, I did yell at the dog for half a second.
Going soon. Going to get my haircut soon.
But dude, you're looking handsome, brother. And the information is phenomenal. Boys and girls, if you have any questions, Michael, where can they find you?
Hey, they can find both of us, Greg at regeeks.com or Michael at regeeks.com. Feel free to send us an email. There's also regeeks.com. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Check us out. Subscribe. And Greg, play my outro because we're done.
Oh, what do you mean outro? Wait, you mean this incredible piece of work? You mean, all right, bye, guys.